What's up, everybody? Maiden is the name, and this time Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 is my game. And funny story about this gameplay, I actually already did this commentary, but not this exact commentary, but I used this gameplay already. And I haven't put up this video yet, so don't worry, you're not getting a repeat. But what I used this gameplay for already was actually the world's first gameplay commentary English project. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I am opening the frontier of education to video games. So who knows, in the next couple years you might be seeing a video game class, and you'll know who to thank. Me. Did I mention I'm humble? Anyway, what I want to talk about today is I don't know, there really is no specific category to put under. I mean, I guess I could call it people's rising standards, I guess. But basically what I want to talk about is standards. But where I've come from in the past, actually no, I'll save that story for later. But let me give you the story of how I got this gameplay. So what I started out doing because my capture card only records in 480p. So I have to unplug my HDMI cable and put in the AV cables. And so what I was originally going to get for this commentary was a Battlefield gameplay. And so I plug in my AV cables and start playing. And I expected it to be lesser quality, but I didn't expect it to be god-awful. And let me tell you, Battlefield 3 on AV on Xbox looks god-awful. I mean, the screen shrunk, the colors were dull as anything, and it was all fuzzy, and you could not see an enemy unless it had the marker above his head, which is really irritating. Because I basically just could not play to save my life on AV. And so I'm like, you know what, no, because I just really needed to get a good gameplay. Because, I mean, I didn't want to, bore the class with the zombies gameplay. I mean, it wouldn't bore the class, but, you know, zombies gameplays are pretty long. And I didn't want a zombies gameplay. I wanted nice, short, multiplayer gameplay that I could just talk about my book. Anyway, so I switch over to Call of Duty. And, I mean, I'm used to Call of Duty on AV because when I do my zombies commentaries, excuse me, when I do my zombies commentaries, I have to switch to AV. Or when I do a commentary from something before Black Ops, my Call of Duty 4 gameplay I had to play that on AV. But normally, so I'm fairly used to playing Call of Duty on AV for gameplays and whatnot. But so I plug it in, and I find the exact same things that I found in Battlefield. The screen got smaller, colors were crap, and it just looked terrible. And so what I ended up doing was I was just like, you know what, no, screw this. I'm just going to deal with Modern Warfare 3's crappy theater. And so I go into Modern Warfare 3 with my HDMI instead of the AV. And the first gameplay I get is this. I mean, it's not the best gameplay, but compared to what I was doing before, I was going negative. And then this gameplay, I pull off what, high 3 or a 4 KD, I think. But yeah, just go to show you how much your standards change when you upgrade your things. I mean, it doesn't have to be gaming. Because but for example, I started out with the 27-inch tube TV and and the white Xbox, whatchamacallit, 20 gigabyte hard drive, and without a headset, just use the standard Xbox mic. And it just, I mean, at the time, I thought it was a really good setup. I didn't have any problem with it. I could use it just fine. But as I started slowly growing and expanding my you know, what I could use, what the tools at my fingertips, and I started upgrading all these things. And I realized I went back to it, or to some extent, I went back to doing that, and I realized how bad it really was. Because, I mean, compared to today, I use 1080p TV, HD TV, Turtle Beach headsets. I just bought a 120 gigabyte hard drive, so space is greatly improved. I have an Xbox Elite now, so it doesn't red ring. Oh my god, I'm sorry about the coughing. It's just there's so much fucking cat hair in here, I can't help it. Yeah, but I got the Elite, and I got the capture card, I got the YouTube channel, and it's so much better than what it used to be. But like, and they're really, at this point, I really don't see any signs of that stopping right now, because in the capture card department at least, I'm looking into upgrading my capture card to find something that will allow me to play in at least HD. Because I know I thought, I would think that an HDMI capture card would be fairly easy to find. But really, I was looking, there was only about one, and that was the Blackmagic Intensity Extreme. And that's only for USB 3.0. We don't even have that. Plus, it was $300, so that's out of the question. But, like, the only HD capture cards I could find use the composite cables. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to play it with my HDMI. Because, like, I've only used AV and HDMI. From what I've heard, composite cables, I mean, they are HD, but they aren't as good as HDMI, from what I've heard. But, yeah. So be expecting. I did find one really good one that it's fairly cheap, and it's in HD. Allows me to play in HD. Allows me to record in HD, and it is very. It's comparative to the a lot of people compare it to the Hauppauge HD PVR, which is what the majority of big commentators use today. And in some areas, it actually looks better than the Hauppauge. So be expecting better quality from my videos in the future. Anyway, yeah. I also am looking into getting Astro A41s, which are, if you guys don't know, they're 7.1 surround sound headsets. Which at the moment I use Turtle Beach X11s, which are only stereo. So, I mean, it does give you surround sound, but it's not as good as 7.1. It's a lot more distinct the more speakers you have in the headset. But yeah, and I'm also looking into getting either another wired controller with the Control Freaks, or a Scuff gaming controller. More looking into the Scuff gaming controller because it has more functionality to it. And from what I've seen, the Scuff gaming controllers are really nice. It gives you all its customizability that the standard Xbox controller just does not give. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Sorry about my coughing. And, go subscribe to this channel and subscribe to Red Vendetta Gaming, the new gaming channel that I'm a part of. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. Peace.